Namaste. Hello, friends, and a very warm welcome to this reflective explainer. Today, we're going to explore some truly thought-provoking ideas. We are diving into practical wisdom that can bring real, meaningful change to your life. Okay, let's dive right into this. I want us to contemplate a rather fascinating question today. Why is the profound knowledge of true world building not as popular as it really should be?
If you have read the book Move Your World from Within, or perhaps watched our earlier explainers, you already know one very powerful lesson. Your world stands on two pillars. You see, this idea isn't based on blind belief or some old tradition. Not at all. It's derived directly from pure logic and lived human experience.
The first pillar is your feelings and opinions, especially the opinions you hold about yourself. And the second pillar is your karma, that is, the actual meaningful work you complete. Yet, if this idea is so logical and powerful, a very natural question arises, doesn't it? Why is this knowledge not widely practiced by everyone?
Before we explore the answers to that, please feel free to pause this explainer whenever you wish. Take a moment, reflect on these ideas, and absorb them slowly. True understanding always grows through deep reflection.
Let's look at reason 1, the discomfort of truth. The reality here is quite simple. This knowledge is not comforting. You know, many ideas become popular out there precisely because they offer immediate emotional relief. They tell people that their problems are caused by external factors, things like fate, society, bad luck, or just other people. But this knowledge quietly states something very different. It says your world is largely shaped by your own feelings, your opinions, and your completed karmas. It places the responsibility exactly where it belongs, right on the individual. Now, such a message is incredibly empowering, yes, but it is also quite uncomfortable. And because of that, many simply prefer easier explanations. Which brings us to reason 2, no quick shortcuts. You see, this knowledge does not promise any quick results. It doesn't claim that just thinking positively, repeating some affirmations, or visualizing success will magically move your world. Instead, it asks for something much, much deeper. Careful study, honest introspection, consistent effort, and the actual completion of meaningful work. This deeper path is simple to understand, absolutely, but it is very difficult to follow. And let's be honest, the human mind often prefers easy promises over demanding truths. And this brilliantly illustrates a crucial reality about human nature. Positive feelings and opinions naturally arise when you know that you have sincerely done your karma. They simply cannot be forced artificially. They naturally arise only when you know, deep down in your heart, that you have sincerely put in the effort. Now, for reason 3, the need for inner honesty. Unlike many systems that offer dependence on some external authority, like a guru, a leader, or a specific method that claims it will transform your life, this knowledge simply cannot be outsourced. Your inner self becomes the ultimate judge of your karmas. You absolutely cannot deceive it. If sincere effort is missing, your inner self knows it immediately, and genuine positive feelings just cannot arise. And without those positive opinions, you cannot gradually modify your deeper core, which is the structure of beliefs and tendencies shaping your life. This level of inner honesty is quite rare. Because it demands absolute self-responsibility, many people just choose to avoid it altogether. Moving on to reason 4, continuous awareness. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is understanding that this knowledge is not widely practiced because it doesn't offer a final neat destination. People are always looking for that one moment where everything becomes permanently perfect, a final state of success or unbroken peace. But real awareness works very differently. It's a continuous process. It is about observing your thoughts, examining your opinions, completing meaningful work, and correcting your direction when needed. It definitely appears demanding, but those who actually walk this path, they experience something far deeper than just temporary motivation. They experience a very stable shift in exactly how their world moves. And finally, reason 5, moving your world. There is a very practical reason this isn't more popular. Modern culture actually encourages the exact opposite. On one side, we have our modern media, entertainment, and social platforms, which constantly reward speed, distraction, and instant gratification. But on the other side, we have meaningful world building. This requires deep reflection, patient work, and honest self-examination. And let's face it, patient work rarely goes viral. Because meaningful world building requires patience, absolute responsibility, and sustained effort, this knowledge spreads slowly. But when it finally reaches the right minds, it creates truly lasting transformation. Let us move to a final reflection. The reason this knowledge is rarely practiced isn't because it lacks truth,
It is because it demands complete honesty. It asks individuals to stop searching for external solutions and start building their world from within. Very few choose this path.
But those who do choose it discover something incredibly powerful. When your karmas improve, your opinions about yourself improve, and slowly your entire world begins to move. We explore these ideas in much greater depth in the book Move Your World from Within. If you enjoy challenging the way we see life, I highly recommend exploring the concepts there. Because real change does not begin on the outside. It always begins within you.
Thank you for joining me for this explainer today. The journey to shaping your reality is certainly challenging, but it is profoundly, profoundly rewarding. So I want to leave you with this one lingering question to ponder right now. Are you ready to begin the work within? Take a moment today and just sit with that thought. Keep exploring and keep building your world. Until next time, take care.